I don't know. Tuesday? I think so. Yeah, it's Tuesday. None of that really matters in this space anyway. Let's open the circle and get us started. Archangel Michael, thank you for your presence in this space, your vibration and your energy, your protection of us in this group, and your sword of truth cutting through and guiding our discernment into what is for us and not. Archangel Gabriel, thank you for your energy in this space. Wisdom and guidance as we walk our path, thank you. Archangel Raphael, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot say thank you enough for the healing body, heart, mind, and soul that I've experienced, that my family has experienced. It's amazing, and I'm so grateful. I'm grateful too for the people who will come in here and also receive these healings, blessings, energy, guidance. I think there's two more. One is Archangel Uriel attaches us to our intuition very strongly, and also a perspective that is more fun and open and available to rise. And the other one I was not expecting today is, although I should be, is Metatron. Metatron is the guide that started me on this extended journey again. He's here to do the same for those of you who visit this space. And don't be afraid. Trust yourself. You know what's right for you, and you can listen to your intuition. All those things are going to help show you that all of this is on your path, and be less afraid or anxious or feeling of overwhelm, like you can't possibly fulfill all of the things that are for you in your path. Yes, all things come with time, and people have very short periods of time and even shorter memories. Thank you all for being here. Pancho, look, oh, I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you for being here in this space today. There's a lot of energy going around today. It's awesome. I'm bringing it back, right? Everything goes in cycles. Again, this was the 70s. We're here in the 2020s now, so sure, why not? It's great. Hi, friends. I'm doing great. I love hearing people from around the world come into this chat, because again, it just proves it over and over that this is a 5D space where we are sharing energy and communicating regardless of time or space. Even though this is a live, I always make them available on my channel to watch at a different time, because I know there are people that are quantumly attached to this that will circle in and watch it when they're ready to, when they've been guided. So just let you all know, this is a very protected space. You are free to rest here, be vulnerable, be authentic. This is the vibe that we're going for. That's true rest, when you can be someplace and be yourself and not worry about judgment, and find acceptance and give acceptance. Woo. There's some struggles happening today. Five of Wands, be following us a little bit. So I spoke with my brother yesterday and reaffirmed the fact that It's not supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to feel hard. You know you're going the right way when you receive confirmation, or it is easy and flows, right? If time is a river, energy is a river, you don't want to fight the flow. And the understanding that there is higher and lower times of energy in that space, and being able to exit at the right time without leaving any of your energy behind, without leaving any of your power away. Always, always call back the power. And every day, just like today, I woke up, I realized I was alive, and I asked for guidance in my thoughts, words, and actions today. And this is how you end up helping people you've never known. Sharing with others things that you will never understand. You're welcome, yes. I know it's like a little later in the day for you, right? Like 3 or so. Where in France? Last summer I went to Paris, but you know, that's like people from other countries coming here and being like, I went to New York. Of course you did. It's a place to go. Sorry, I just heard something. I'm trying to get an eye on my cat. Okay, yep, it was the cat. Sometimes it's not the cat, and then you gotta clean that space. You gotta get the vibes right. You see my cat? He was the one making the noise. Sometimes it's not him though. Again, it doesn't have to be a struggle. It will be a struggle if you believe it has to be. Everything you believe is what will or will not come to pass. Oh, here. Look, look, look. No, it's not good. Well. I live just outside New York City. Like closer, I'm closer to New York City than you are to Paris. I'm just like across the river. It's a few miles, less than 5, but will take you easily. 5 miles around here will take you 30 minutes. Hands down, all the time. Okay. I just want to see what other kind of energies are here today. Hey, Angie. Angela B. Original. Hello. Original. Numero uno. Numero uno. I love that for you. I hope there's no one out there. Oh, okay, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. I know you don't see the cards that I read for myself. Dubai, nice. That's awesome that you're here. Thank you for that confirmation that what we're doing in this space is truly global. I read my tarot cards before I come on here, especially if I plan on reading cards, because I know that there are messages waiting for me, and sometimes they will show up in readings for other people. And so I read mine first, and now we're just shuffling the cards. I cut the deck and string. This has come out 3 times now for me. So whatever is coming that's seeming like strife or a lot of work, or you're not sure how it's going to be done, you already have the power. You have the power. That is a great question, yes, and I never even considered that before, but you're totally right. I've heard other people on spiritual paths, like needing to leave LA and stuff like that because the energy is just so draining. My recommendation would be this: know where your energy comes from. Know where your beliefs come from. Those things are not external, they're from the divine. So New York City isn't going to stop the God of my knowledge from providing me with energy and resources. Also, what are your intentions and beliefs? If your belief is that you can't function when there's a lot of energy or things draining around you, then 100% that's the case. If you walk out there being like, nothing can touch me, I've called all my energy back to me, I've called my protectors and my protective energy in, like, I'm ready to go, nobody can touch me. And then again, there's the intention. Oh, 11:11 on the clock, which is good. That's confirmation. I would say that I have struggled with this in the past before too, live streaming. Like, I always used to do it indoors or in my car, because even now there's no one else awake in my house yet because the energy is mine. I don't have anything else pulling my attention. And give that a try, even if it's just for a little bit. But I basically worked on getting over that, because as I'm able to hold my energy around larger groups of people, I'm able to do the work even better. Yeah. And that's another thing. Sit down. How are you doing? It's been a while, friend. Long while. Glad to know you are still alive. You're from India. That's amazing. I live right outside New York City, and let me tell you, you're here from India, someone's here from France, someone's here from the Dubai, United Arab Emirates. That's what it is. So we got everybody all up in here, and that is the beauty of this space. We can hold it, share energy, exchange ideas, regardless of where we live, what time it is, if it's now or in the future. The only time you're not going to be able to see this is if it's in your past, like it hasn't come to you yet. But I just heard, and it's true, there is no past, there is no future, there is only the present moment and what we choose to do with it. I have been married a long time, over 20 years, and my oldest son finished his first year at university, and my younger son is starting his senior year in high school. Hilarious. I met someone who had the name Michael Jackson once, and it was like, what kind of travesty are you doing on this name? It was a big white guy. I'm like, could you like be any more opposite and have this name like your parents did you dirty? So what's the news? Guys, I've got my tarot cards. Let's just ask and see what comes out. Yeah. How is Michael Jackson the most recognized pop singer around the world? Yo guys, so first there's this. Thank you. I wish the same for you too. And I really want to say as well, like, when you are blessing others and wishing like good things for them in their life and outcomes and joy, you're blessing you as well. Right? Just like if you harm someone else, you're harming yourself as well. It's very easy to not say something negative and just move on, right? It's easy. When you say something negative, you choose that position of judgment, you cannot tap into that love everyone energy. I don't think we're ever ones that can judge that. So we were asking about Michael Jackson, right? He got taken away too soon. See this feeling of being torn apart? In the afterlife, right? Knowledgeable of the light and the dark, the wholeness, oneness. There's something that he's been doing in the physical realm to try to get the emotional goal, right? Like connecting with others, trying to give them inspiration for lyrics or music or songs like that. And when you hear songs that sound like Michael Jackson, that's where they're coming from, right? Even if it doesn't look like Michael Jackson, but you hear the music and you're like, that feels like Michael Jackson. You're right. I didn't shuffle this enough to ask about any other energy. Let me just shuffle it instead. If you guys want to subscribe or you have liked, I would be happy to pull some cards from you, for you. That was weird. 444. Be here for a little bit longer. I do have a hard cut later. Who is this for? Connect me to the energy for those who are asking the questions. Waiting for answers. Okay. Sometimes it breaks apart in a certain way. It's like I know what I'm supposed to take. Oh, that one's going too. Here we go. Okay. Alright, so whoever this is for, claim it, it's yours. If you have a question, you can put it in chat or just say you want me to pull some cards for you and we'll connect our energies. They're already connected. So this one is like being in the void, waiting for the spring, this long sleep, long rest. This is another, the other one that we saw with Michael Jackson, that first one, being like pulled apart, pulled away. That's a special drawing that was done by the person who drew, and this one as well, who drew the other cards in the tarot. And so this deck, for the first time, has these added, but there's no real explanation of what they're for, just kind of like read the vibes, right? So sometimes we can't wait for winter to be over, right? We're like, ugh, oh, come on already, right? And this, right, spring can't happen if you are holding on very tightly to everything with the belief that money is the only form of abundance. That's a false belief. But it's an idea that you haven't recognized as false yet. Examine your ideas. Examine your thoughts. Do they make you feel happy, abundant, higher energy? Do they ring true for you? Do they give you chills? anything like that is going to be the truth. What gets you out of this feeling of stuck and cold, right? This is what got you there, feeling stuck and cold. Here's what you do to get out. 1, recognize you have all the things that you need to start on your journey. Taking the right actions, you're protected, you've surveyed things. Now's the time to just start. Start. You are going to need to have a very firm emotional foundation. Good, what was it? Good emotional intelligence, right? Trust that you are on a firm foundation regardless of how the waters or emotions or energy move around you. You are in control of yours. That is how you move out of that. And that's how you can see the abundance too. Is knowing it's not just abundance in the physical. It can be abundance in thoughts. It could be abundance in emotions, abundance in action. Totally depends. All right. Virgo. All right. Have you been thinking of the qualities that Mr. Right has? Are you seeing this person in your mind, right? Because that's what you're doing. When you want this to happen and manifest it, be very specific about what you're looking for, right? That will then show you that you know, and then look for confirmations. In addition, we'll read some cards here. Guidance and information for all right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This thing that you want, that you're working on manifesting, angels are here helping it happen, getting it ready. This for you is protected. That's the red wings. This is what is helping you achieve what you want. This is like your spirit guide, or yeah, this is your spirit guide doing this work that it wants you, it knows you want to be done, right? So it's helping work in the background. Then the very next one is the star. So this is you creating, right? This is divine creating. This is energy creating, source creating, the God of your knowledge, whoever is helping you in the afterlife. We're talking ancestors, anybody who is here helping you create it, and you are too. This is how you know it's going to happen. And it's meant for you, right? Nothing can be taken from you that is for you. I'll get to you next, B. Smith. That's so awesome. So with these two things, the temperance and the star, which is amazing, the very next card is celebration, emotional happiness, joy, sharing it with others. And then here's this, which is the Six of Pentacles. This is like choosing where to give your energy and focus and material things towards for the goal you're choosing, right? And please, please, please choose the King of Wands that showed up here, right? What qualities does your King of Wands have? Start planning it now, because you guys are already working on it. There's nothing really time is weird with energy, right? We know it doesn't really exist, so I can't really tell you when it's going to happen. I'm just going to tell you the more energy and clear thoughts about exactly what you want is what's going to get you there even faster. And on the bottom of the deck, which I didn't even look at before, is the Knight of Cups, which is like an offer. Either you're making the offer or they're making the offer. You need to believe and fundamentally understand that you are worthy of this love, of the things that you get in this life. You deserve more than you even have. 100%. Okay. Okay. So there's a couple questions here. A general for next week, and really the general you want for next week is what's going to be happening judicially. Oof. I think. Okay, Miaka. 1 second. We're helping out B. Smith right now. Ooh, icing on the cake you may be expecting. Well, alright. Here's what I'll tell you. First of all, 10 of Cups, right? I want you all to consider a place where in your life where you at least have 1 cup come into this 10, right? 1 space where you spend your emotional energy and efforts, right? So I have like my husband, my 2 kids, his parents, my parents, our cat. Do you see what I'm saying? It adds up to 10 very quickly. And when you are focusing on this kind of good energy that you want to have, how could you even see anything else? And the very next one is the star. This is what you're working towards creating. And the very next one is the world. This is like a portal. This is a transition phase where it's like you are closing out this feeling of being abandoned and left alone. Some idea is coming to you. Start path, new portal. There's a few portals in here. Right? Something is being offered you materially by the divine. Accept. Be open to accept and receive. And it could even be something that you realize after being here in this live, because all of my tarot decks recognize me as a high priestess, but first the Queen of Wands. So that's why I would say that. But really what this card also talks about is incorporating your light and dark side, accepting yourself and others as they are. Yep. And loving them from that space, because we are all one anyway. And why would you want to carry anything else in your heart besides love, joy, compassion, harmony? Like, do you really want to carry those other things around? Do you really think it hurts anybody but you? 7-7. That was good. Oops. There we go. Oh, yes. And the Queen of Wands, sorry, the High Priestess was on the bottom of this deck too, right? So to me, that's talking about, like, you're creating this. You can feel and see the energy. This is confirmation that whatever you were already thinking was going to happen. Yeah. Okay. One more thing for B. Smith. How should she decorate her cake? Ooh. Is she going to be bringing it out, telling everybody all the things? hoping to see the Empress here. Wait. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Don't announce it yet. Don't announce it till it's like you're further along. There you go. And I would say it feels like announcing it could, I mean, it doesn't cause others to do anything, but others who hear that you see that I am because I keep testing but feel defeated. Well, whatever we believe is what is true. Yes, so don't announce it yet, because there's someone in your life who is in their fifis about it, right? Their feelings, they might not be happy about it, etc., right? They might do things and feel things. That's this. So, yeah. Don't tell nobody till you know who the King of Cups is. All right. I love that for you. Miyaka. All right. Is there a third party? Oh, here's the other thing too. I want to tell you guys and everyone who comes across this. You don't need to ask tarot cards. You can ask the God of your knowledge. Hey, answer this question for me. Hey, show me if this is true. Give me guidance. Show me, is this real what I'm feeling? Because for the very most part, you know, and then you come here to these places to either get confirmation or feel better about what's coming in the future. Oh, you're attracted to that. Sorry. All right. Still talking. Let me get this energy in for Miyaka. Miyaka wants to know about her partner, but also tell us any other messages she may need to hear during this time for guidance and growth. Oof. Alright, this feels like a lot. This is the first section that came out, but I feel like it's too many. Okay, here's the first one. Second one. Does your person have any siblings? I don't necessarily see anything that means a third party. But I do see him feeling like he's not enough. We're getting to you next. Oh, so they do have a sibling. Okay, so that's this one. Right? Teaching the older or learning from the older, like sibling or parent. So I would look at that sibling's experience with relationships and things that they have, done or do or believe. To me, it feels like Mark's feeling like this. Feeling like there's no safe place for him. Feeling like, I just heard it, so I'll say it, assed out, right? Crashed out. There's something he is trying to make progress with in the material world. And I think he's trying to take this fear away from you that there is anybody else, right? I don't see anything about cups in here, which is about emotion or any other kind of things that would make me think that. I would also ask, like, is it things that he's done that made you think that, or what? But that's not even the important question. The important question is, do you want to stay together? Do you want that other person? Messages by Kay. Hello, thank you so much. I'm gonna dial into your energy now. Actually, I just need to clean this deck a little bit first. How I know to do these things is that I see them in my mind and that I know I should be doing them, right? I've got no other explanation than that. Does Kay get peace? I heard when she asks for it. Isn't that the wildest thing? We feel like we're in dramatic situations, we don't want to be there, and then we end up just doing it again and again because our body loves that feeling of drama and thrill. Whoa, did you all see that one? Okay. Look at it from a different perspective. If it's possible to turn any of this into some kind of humor or benefit of yours, do it. Cosmic Key, yes, thank you. I love it. All that energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me raise the vibes, yes. Aww. Cat really wants me to play with him. He's like, pay attention to me. Oh, it's food. It's always food. Cat very motivated, food motivated. So, okay, look at it in a different perspective. I don't know how old you are, and I know it's awful when you have to go into a place where you do not feel emotionally or mentally safe. And this is very, I'd say, hard to overcome or something tough to do because most people don't. Your grandmother and people are bothering you? Okay. Pull out the little old lady card. Yep. Who do you think you're talking to? Yep. And here's the other thing. When you know you're going to be in a space with them who are causing these problems with you, before you go in, get your energy right. Know who you are, the energy you have. People cannot touch you. You are a piece of God just like they are. They just don't realize it. And that truly is hell. Not knowing your strength, your power. It's not knowing, sorry. Forgetting, right? All of these things we've always had. Remember them. Remember who you are. Remember the strength you have. Remember the positive things you bring. Remember how you are protected. Woof. I just got chills. All right, Kate. So there was that first one of looking at it in a different perspective, right? Another different perspective could be, I don't know how the bullying is, but maybe you could see it as like concern. I don't know. We forget because of how dense the world is. Yes. Yes. I have a little bit of, I don't know, like a theory or something's been shown to me. It's like the God of our knowledge is in like high dimensions, right? Very high dimensions. We're in the 3D. In the 5D is energetic exchange and communication regardless of time or space, right? Which is what we're doing here. In 5D space is where you can connect with the archangels and angels and spirit guides. I believe that the angels are really on the 7th level and they can come down to the 5th. Just like we're in the 3rd, we can go up to the 5th, we can go down. Yes! Yes, cosmic key, we are. When I was a kid, the Pleiadians were a big thing. I know that was my past life. My most recent past life. But I've been on the planet for a long time too. Popping in and out. Learning all the things there is to know. Bringing it back to the whole that is us. You're a Blu-ray? Now I've got to look into that. Let me write that down. Yes. It's a starseed. Yes, I know I am too. All right. Oh, sorry. We're still talking cosmic. Mickey, when are things going to be? The way you want it. That's right. All right, here comes the next thing, right? That's a saying that vengeance is mine. You don't have to worry about that. They are getting theirs. All you need to do is remain in your energy, walking your path that you are supposed to be doing. Being the person you love, that you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over. No. Husband, no. Stay. No. It's not your fault. That'd be mine. My fault. You're going to have, McKay, you are going to have some inspired action. You're going to think of something. You're going to have a dream. There's going to be something that you ask what to do, and you are told what to do. It is your true wish fulfillment. Good. True wish fulfillment. And all you need to do is rest and meditate. Stay on your path. The work is being done for all of us. Like, we don't really do the work, right? We just live in each moment as it comes. Cosmic. I feel like, woo, I got chills. I feel like we're very much alike. Like, I don't really need to read cards now. I just, like, right? The knowledge comes into my brain. I do it because it makes it a little bit more simple, and also the idea that it doesn't have to be coming straight from me, right? I get to put a little space in there too to be like, a little space, so it's like the cards are what's telling us. It's not me telling you that. You got it too? It's because we're very vibrational energy and tuned in. Earlier someone was here, I'm not sure who it was, but it was like my whole head and shoulders felt like it was like covered and hot. Yes, you can ask Bandy. Alright, hold on. You don't have to ask in the chat, you can just think. You give me a like, give me a subscribe, I will read some cards for you. And that's our energy exchange. See, when you say it like that, that makes me think that it is like some kind of heavy energy, kind of like anger, but it could also be like just fire, like doing things, right? Doing things rapid fire. Okay, So here's the first question. I'm going to pull the cards, but here's the first question for you. Do you want to be in a relationship with Jay? Cosmic. That makes so much sense. And I'm a Pisces, so I'm like a water sign. I'm a Pisces sun, Pisces moon, Virgo rising, thankfully. Yes, you do. Okay. Is there anything that's actually happened that has shaken your belief in the relationship? All right. Sorry, I gotta focus. It's like the messages are already coming in. It's like, wait. I need the cards to go along with it. You don't talk, okay? Okay, so the bottom of the deck looks good with the Ten of Cups. Now, let's keep that in mind as we look at the rest of the cards that are here. The first one is the Six of Swords, which talks about like moving on from things that were rougher and moving somewhere where it's like smoother sailing. The swords, we know, are ideas, so these are like taking lessons with you. And it's like 3 people, it's not just one person. So if that's something there too. And it almost, right, here's the next one, the Knight of Wands. It's very much like rushing towards this, wanting to move on to smoother waters. The next one after that is Temperance. If this is who, right, this is who is helping you to have the relationship that you want. This is the God of your knowledge. This is divine protection. It has been, right, created, being worked for, and even if you're not together, it is serving a purpose for you and for them, now and in the future. Very, very soon, there's going to be some messages quickly. You're going to hear from them about something. You're going to need to decide, do you have the strength to go through a relationship with this person based on the past experiences and your current experience? And if you feel that you do the work. Don't look out about it. Yes, that's what the Temperance card is. Like, that's the only way to do it, basically. It's working behind the scenes, right? Do not get in this energy where you feel like, okay, I've got the message, I'm being so strong, and then you feel like, why isn't it here yet? Why haven't we gotten here yet? No. Don't take that energy. And this is going to be the portal. There's another portal here. This is 2 portals in one card spread too. This is the one on the Temperance card. Right, of like going to the mountaintop. Which may mean that they are not the right one for you, but does not mean that you can't be happy together. Happiness is always your choice, and how you choose to feel or respond instead of reacting to things that are happening around you. Is that the easiest to do? No. Is that something I have to work on every day? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But it's actually really freeing to know that you are in charge of your own emotions. No one can make you feel some kind of way you don't want to feel. That's all like internally with you that is, what do I want to say? Like your own. right? No one can really see inside of you except for the God of your knowledge. But yeah. So this can either be, it feels like maybe someone else is being created, like put into this place. Maybe there's someone else that gives you your full happiness. That is exactly what you wanted. Also, think about how you want to move through your life. That's all I can say about that. One door closes, another one opens. That's what the world is. It's like the end of a cycle. And know that the choice is always yours. That's all I can say. Oh, that is very true, Cosmic. Thank you so much. 100%. Right? Things that are not at your vibrational level, you can't see them. It can't match you. It can't be there. I'm seeing this thing where it's like a lot of, okay, so my background is in chemistry, and a lot of chemistry is vibration and statistical probability. You're welcome. Thank Cosmic too. She got the key for that one for sure. They got the key for that one for sure. Yep. As you rise, things fall away. And the reason why is because your energy is vibrating higher frequency than theirs is able to. And when you put a bunch of stuff together that isn't ready for that high frequency and you shake it all up, it can't stay in that realm with you. I woke up this morning, I knew I was in the 5D. One, because I asked to be guided in thoughts, deeds, and emotions. And because, for some reason, here's the things that I notice when I can say, oh, I'm in 5D. Much less cars and traffic. Less people in general. Because we're in the 5D. Cosmic, I am so happy for it. I've felt that 12D is like the zip file of the universe. Right? Everything is in that. That would be where you could start changing outcomes, places, times, right? You would have it all. You would be it all. Therefore, you would have control of it all. And not control in like a negative sense, but control in like pushing the same purpose. The same path, the same goal. And thank you for that reminder and that confirmation that I should be meditating myself to sleep. Thankfully, I don't doom scroll, I don't think. Somebody here is waiting for the right emotional offering. Like there's something coming, you're kind of waiting. You're balanced, you're chill, almost like you're deciding. You know what I think it is, Cosmic? Just pulling out of this for 1 second. For some reason, we think there is something outside of us that is more entertaining or valuable or like to consume rather than the infinity in our mind and energy. Thank you. Thank you so much. So what are you waiting for? What is someone waiting for? They are waiting for their wish fulfillment. And it's a coming. Remember, you make it, right? You craft your reality. and then just watch and wait to get what you want. But I don't understand that either. It's like, I guess there's got to be some reason why we're not in our heads all the time, living out whatever life we want to live. Because we gotta show others that's possible too. Am I always like pristine, high vibrational energy? No. That's the work that's required for me being a way shower. So I need to get my energy right first before you can help anybody else, right? It's like the Bible says, take the plank out of your own eye before reaching to take a splinter from another. Thank you, Cosmic. That's awesome. In the description, I have my email address, contact@SolEarthAngel.earth. I've got my website up, and I have a Cash App too. The email is probably the best way to reach out to me. Yes. I think that's why some people get like angry or uncomfortable, is those who can't match the vibe but see the vibe. Sometimes it's something that they want, sometimes it's something they want to run away from or squash. Because if they can't see anyone doing better than them, they think they're so right about how everything is. And nobody knows. Nobody knows. But I'm along for the ride. And I know you are too, Cosmic. You came here for a purpose today. Thank you so, so much. I feel like I'm going to ask more questions about these as we go. But okay, this is for someone to be... Yes, that's true too. And then just being able to recognize that and not take on any of that energy or any of their beliefs about you. They know this much about what's going on in the world. They only know what they can see, hear, feel, touch, taste, smell. Like, that's... I feel like, I don't know what it was, like, I just felt this feeling of like, ew, like that's so much more. I would not want to go back to being that limited with my senses and my surroundings and my reality. Okay. So, this is for someone, claim it, you'll be here later, everything's great. Yes. Yes. I've visited the Akashic Records sometimes, a couple of times too. Yes. You came here for me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. God knows exactly what I need and always provide. It's amazing. I got chills again. Cause my keys out. I don't know who this is for. But they will be here to receive this message. There's something here. Ooh, that went out and back. Galactic Council. Oh my goodness. I say I have a Celestial Council. The first time I ever visited, Metatron was there. And I only knew it was him after I did some research about, like, you know, I see this Merkaba of light and it's in front of my face. And what is that? You know, that's how I figured out that it was Metatron. And then I have, like, Archangel Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Jesus, higher spirit, like my spirit guides, higher spirit ancestors. Yeah, it's like a conference table when I go there, which is why I have to read my cards a couple times, because everybody's got things to say. That's awesome. I love bet I'm writing that one down too. That's what I'm gonna do. Lay down the call. Arcturus. Blu-rays, let's go. Up, up, up. That's okay. I'm pretty sure if I put Arcturons in there, they'll know. They'll know. I think I know what you mean. It's like, they're from another planet or galaxy, like Pleiadians are, like, there's a few other ones. I probably don't remember only because I'm so connected with Pleiadians. Like, the blue people. The blue people. Nice. Yes. There's also been, on the Earth here, so many big civilizations as well that knew things, learned things, and did things in a totally different way. Yes, Orions. Yeah. Makes sense. This is some of the feeling here. Being torn away, prematurely separated. Somebody giving guidance. Either coming back together and giving the guidance, or guidance of helping through the Aquari people. Awesome. Christy, yes, I love it. Talk to Cosmic Heat too. They are on a whole even higher dimension than we are right now here. Yep, no one can get in your life you don't want. Your internal structure is all yours. Nobody can actually touch that. He has to rise and shine. Like we get to do every day. So this one is about like learning from or receiving education from ancestors, right? Someone older than you. And to me it feels like it's almost like this was pulled away. This is why you got this one. Nice. Oh, I just thought of the tablets of Thoth. Those are interesting too when I think of Egyptians. So then here is the tower. Maybe even this relationship is being taken away, or perhaps, right, this trauma is unhealed, and this is who you tried to use to fill the void, and unfortunately they can put you on a wrong path, right? So then something's shaken down the foundations. You don't know what to believe anymore, basically. And the reason the tower came down here, right, is also because King Cosmic, stop peeking over my shoulder. There's this feeling of nice, right? I gotta get a bigger council. I need an auditorium. I need to expand my connections with everybody. That's awesome. So going through that tower moment of things happening like emotionally between those who are supposed to care for you, raise you, like guide you, right? The tower comes and then you feel like you have nothing. That's not true. It's not true. You are still the person who decides what actions to take. You are still very protected. Believe in that. There is a reason why you are here. There are things that need to be done. Yes. Yes. Right? So it's when things like this happen, are you acting like this or acting like that? Yes, Carla, all I ask for is a like or subscribe, share some energy with me so that I can tap in and get you a reading. Y'all, this is the most turned up live we've ever done. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Cosmic. I feel like being here more regularly to serve my purpose of being seen and being a way shower is bringing us all together so that we can do things like in a even bigger way. What's okay? Vanda, you are after Carla. Carla wanted to know about her love life. Carla, I'll ask you the same questions I ask for everyone else who asks about their love life. Do you have a person in mind? Who are you trying to connect with? Do you have like this idea of this person's qualities, what they do? Interesting, Chrissy. I've never heard any of those words strung together, and I love it. You have a potential one. Okay. How well do you really know this person? Because a lot of struggle happens when people who are, what do I want to say, like energetically minded, right? That you could be seeing their potential instead of the reality. We'll reset on deck. Hold on, I have to write those words down. Thank you so much. All right, you've known him for years. Why now? Yes, this is the brilliance of this space, right? And I would never have been able to receive this from you all if you were not gracious enough to come down a few dimensions and meet me here in the 5D. A friend of your ex. Okay, and how long have you been exed? Still, how an ex from his friend? For some men, that's like an unforgivable thing. Okay, here's what we're working with, Christy. In the material world, you're trying to balance, right? Trying to go with the flow. Things are happening. You're trying to, it's not a decision because it's like the Two of Wands. It's like you're trying to juggle all the things. Christy, you are dropping gems. Oh, I'm so grateful for you being in here. Isn't it so amazing how things work out? Well, that's true. We all are one. But the one is very, very immense. Okay. All right, Carla. You're trying to balance some stuff. You're doing the work that needs done, right? Determining what you want to do materially, and you're doing the work. This is the work you're doing, right? You're creating the life you want. You are considering, how your life is going to look moving forward. Should you do this or not? Like, I'll say this again. All of us know the answer. We're just seeking for confirmation when to tell us, no, you don't need to do that, or something like that. Right? How can you create all this? You have the strength to create all that you want. And this comes to an end. This comes to an end when you are called to judgment about your emotional way. Yes, and that's how you can do everything. 100%, Christy. And that's what you're being called to do. Right? Look in, Carla. All of this feeling of doing the work. It's supposed to be easy. Yes, that's why I say, like, God of your knowledge, right? Because depending on where you're brought up, depends on, like, what you believe, but the truth is there is one, and we're one, and many of the religions believe that, follow that, understand that. But I also understand that there's many more higher level energies than just God, or the God of your knowledge. That's why there's archetypes. So what you're being called to do is, all right, don't shoot the messenger, to focus and understand where your emotions are coming from and why. Because what you have inside you is what comes out. So if you are judgmental or requiring a lot, like having very high standards, like, make sure you got yourself right, you understand yourself emotionally before you jump into anything else. But the time for creation is done. You know you are creating, you know you have the strength, like you just said, yes. So then the things that need to happen, do your internal work. Make sure, like, I don't know how long you guys have been, like, broken up, but maybe you want a little space alone. Okay, I just picked up the deck. Carla, this is for you too. Who you want to be with, your love life, all that stuff, you are divinely protected. That's a very good point, right? Love the sinner, hate the sin. That's the same feeling, right? We all fall short. The question is, do we then get up and change and shine again? This that's being prepared for you is for you, right? It's protected. You don't need to worry about it. Get yourself right. Make sure you are in the right space to start this new relationship. And that's awesome. I'm shiny. That's great. Yay! Oh my goodness, this is a very long live so far. Can't help but keep going. The energy in here is pristine. I should have known when I was in 5D this morning and lighting my best incense. Oh wait, there was someone else. Yes. Yes. Cosmic yes. Thank you, Christy. I gotta see. Okay. And I think there's somebody else up here who's asking for something. Bella. Thank you so much, Bella. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to get you that one card right now. Whether you should follow your gut with the decision you made today. I mean, you always should. I don't think you need the tarot to tell you that you should follow your own intuition. We're just tricked out of following it so many times. Because it's that still, quiet voice, and still you start listening, and then it's louder and louder. Okay. What's the message for Bella about the decision today? Girl, it's already got you up and anxious, bad dreams, wake at night. Just thinking so many ways this can go wrong. Yeah, might want to reconsider that decision today. Or, well, here's the other good news. Bottom of the deck is Six of Wands. So it's like, why are you worrying? This is your foundation and you know it. Fandy, did I skip you? Okay, we'll go. No, I saw you say that you're next. I just had to go back a little bit for other people who had asked. Because there's a lot of chats in here today. Yes, there are many, many, many things that have been learned by our ancestors that are not passed down in the 3D, but like remembered in the higher world. Yes. Open world count is in session. I've seen other like planets that I've lived on through meditating with some crystals and stuff too, which is wild. Okay, Andy, you said you were next. What's coming towards you soon? All right, here we go. What's coming towards Sandy soon? What's coming towards Sandy? Oh, Sandy, if you could subscribe or give me a like, that's some great energy. I appreciate. For this reading. Oh, girl. Okay. We've got to ask a little bit more about some of these because I want a little more direction. Here's where we are so far, Sandy. There's struggle, and even though you have the high ground, it's like you're still taking actions from a place of needing to defend yourself. Like you're already on the top. They're fooling you by thinking, but making you think that they need to be taken care of or vanquished or done something about. This is also like heartbreak, and I would say, yeah, Christy, right? It's like they say the battle of Armageddon has to happen, but really we're already on top. There's no fighting we need to do. That's being done for us on a higher level. Thank you, Christy and Cosmic Key, for doing that work. Thank you for bringing me up too. Thank you. I love it. So it's like it almost feels like sadness that you have to do this, or you feel you have to do this and it breaks your heart, but it's like your wish fulfillment. That almost feels like you're not wanting to go down this path or these things because you don't see that it will lead to your wish fulfillment. It's kind of like the tower almost, where it's like you only see what's coming down, but you have yet to imagine the better that's going to be in its place. So the wish fulfillment is kind of coming in as mind on money, money on mind, right? So for the next week, like, you're going to be thinking about your material possessions, your money, thinking maybe what to do with it, how you're going. Remember, you have to let go to receive, right? You can't so tightly hold on to something. Yes, Christy, 100%. This is the next one. It's like, to me, it feels like this is what you want. This is a partnership or a union or some emotional connection that is divinely protected. Here we go, divinely protected. So there is like, there's no need for this energy of holding on. Christy, I love you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, God, for bringing these people into my chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm here to do this work. I am here. That is so awesome. The money is shut down, lawfully prepared. Yep. Somebody that I watched told me that if you want to have $1 billion, you need to be in a space where that amount of money could actually be. So $1 billion could not be in cash, right, usually, because it would be a lot, very heavy, and maybe even not enough paper to print it. So you have to go to a digital form. No, B. Smith. How could you? We did not yet finish with, what's the next one? Band decay. Over the next week, this is what we're doing for. So this is where you're feeling, right? If this starts happening this week, remember, you are here for your fulfillment. This is your wish fulfillment. You get the things that you want. Don't hold on to them too tight because they are just only material things. Cling to these kind of things, relationships that are protected, where you're supposed to be at. Yeah. And then that is how you get from feeling like this when everything feels like it's falling apart and it's not going the way you want it to go. Again, receiving is not grasping. Receiving is sitting, being patient, waiting, open hands, it's coming, understanding that's the truth. Oh, guys, were not we just talking about how this felt like the tower? Look what was on the bottom of the deck. I didn't even look. Tapped in, tuned in, turned up. I feel like it's It's the love of money, the desire of money, the greed. And also the truth that we shouldn't need money, right? Things that should be free to every person born on this planet: clean air, clean water, clean food, shelter, safety, electricity, and internet, because we're in the 21st century. But do you know what I'm saying? These things should be free. They're offered by the planet to those residing here. People charge money for that or dirty it up. You know. Yes, 100%. There's been a couple of people I've checked out of capitalism. That's really my whole thing. Check out of capitalism. This is end stage capitalism. It helps no one. I have good big plans for my money. I'm excited that's getting here. I don't know who this is for, but this is the Chariot, which is like you are leaving, you have all of the knowledge, you're very foundational, you see the light in the dark, and you make the progress that you want to make. You go where you want to go. Don't regret choices you make in the Chariot on the journey, because if you are happy with where you are, or that idea of where you're going to be, and you're going through these things, then how you get there doesn't matter. Don't grieve things that have happened in the past that have put you where you are now. Yep. Forgive yourself for those things. That's awesome, B. Smith. I'm happy that was good for you. Like, sometimes I feel like finding these things out is like being forewarned. Ask for you at the site. Okay, Christy. Right? It's like being forewarned. Like, if you're like, hey, you know, early this week I might be having these kind of feels, and then later when you're going through it, you're like, oh wait, I remember that this is like, it's an illusion. This is actually leading me to my wish fulfillment, where I want to go. Like, now I see Judgment and Lovers again. This is, oh, thanks, Cosmic. I'm actually like sitting at my desk. Here these are. So for all the people who asked about love, when you're going to find it, this is kind of it too, right? You're being called to love all. Look at the red angel wings. Totally protected, everything totally protected. Divinely guided and protected. And I almost feel like the Lovers is not just about love. Oh, okay, sure. This is the Judgment card. This is you being called up, called to action. Ready to answer for our actions. And then this is the other one. This is the Lovers, right? Both cards show angelic beings with red wings, meaning protection. Also, the sun is here on this one, which carries that same vibrational energy. Oh, I hope I don't get in trouble for... I tried to cover them all up, but I forgot the man's. You're the Walking Death card. I have repeatedly been called Shiva, and I have recently very strongly connected to Ma Kali, Kali Ma, and yeah, it's like I'm the walking karma, right? I show up, and if you're doing great, I'm doing great. and you're doing great, you'll get more great. If you have not been doing good things, then not good things are going to happen while I'm around you. Like, it's my birthday, Christy, February 19th. I'm Pisces Aquarius cusp, and my moon sign is also Pisces, and I want to say my Venus is Cancer, but also my rising is Virgo, which I think kind of like, in some kind of way, at least for me, but probably not for the other people around me, give me some kind of like stability rather than totally flowing around with all of the energies. Why do you think we are here, Christy? You always help the people that don't do great. If that's what you're called to do, then that's what you're called to do. That's your purpose. That's great that you're doing it. That's awesome. So here's what I'll say. Like, help those that you're guided to, but also no, don't throw your pearls to swine. Yes, love the innocent. I love everybody. What happens when I'm in your life, in your space, is totally due to your previous actions. Like, I'm rolling up with my energy in this space. The posse I roll with is coming in here too, and they're the ones passing judgment, not me. I don't have to. I can just be my happy self all day long. Things get taken out of my way. Okay. Wanting to know if you get the news next week. All right. I'm feeling something. It's coming into... You'll get the news next week. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. Right? This is a feeling of newness, a feeling of expansion, a feeling of, starting out on a new adventure. Right? Stopping to smell the roses. You see the little rose in his hand? That's so funny. Ooh, I saw the card underneath. That was the Tower. So it's something that is happening here that's going to put you on a new journey. The news next week. So this is the first one that came out. This is, again, like this feeling of being guided or taught. Either you're doing the teaching or you're doing the learning. There's that kind of energy and like relation here. So the next one is the King of Pentacles. So maybe either you're learning from someone or they're learning from you how to have this more abundance, more abundance, and know how to make more abundance. Not just receiving. Like, you receive and then you grow. This, though. This is, okay. I don't know if this message is for you or if it's coming through for someone else too, but it's like someone who was your guide in life. Something is happening, a falling away, a separation, a new path, and there's some heartbreak because many people don't really like change. They like things that are comfortable, right? They like things that are comfortable. And you feel like now you're shut out in the cold, and this is just, it's you following a path that maybe you can't even see, holding your light up to try to see where you're going. What's going to happen next now that this thing has transpired? And after the Hermit, it's quickly. Finding the new partnership. finding the one maybe you were supposed to teach from the one who was teaching you. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. That's what that is. 3D to 5D, yep. And all it is about is just forgiving yourself for things in the past that happened that you feel you were a victim to. That's part of it. I'll also say this, because I see the devil with the Two of Cups again. Don't feel chained to the idea that you need another person. Dark to light, yes. Because it's literally a man and a woman here, and then a man and a woman here. When you are entering into partnerships, make sure it is not tying you to something else you don't know about. Or the unhealed pieces of another. I'm so glad, B. Smith, that was good for you and gave you the confirmation that you needed. It's so funny, I was reading the Bhagavad Gita, and one of the things that it talks about is like periods of your life, like what you should be doing and not doing. And one of the things was after the age of 50, you should no longer be having sex. And there's a certain period of time in your life where you should be, and a certain period where you're working on your career, and then you end that. And I was like, what? But the reasoning behind it in ancient times was if you made it to 50 and then you had a baby, likely that mother is going to have to raise it on their own if you even made it to that point, you know, and then you're depriving that child of the guidance of the fatherhood. And then I spoke to someone else and they're like, yeah, no, that's not something we really follow. I'm like, okay, good. But it's also like, don't eat meat. I know I struggle with that too. One of the things I've thought about was that, and was kind of showed to me on YouTube, is like, we really enslave animals. Like, even if we don't kill them, right? We enslave them and use them for their milk and make other food. And I still eat dairy and meat, but it's like that, almost that knowledge of what you're doing. Many times in my life I've passed in and out of vegetarianism. Everyone coming in here is wonderful. Even if they're not yet on the high vibration, they are starting this step on the path. Like, this opens their third eye to what's coming next. Yep. Okay, here's another message, really short but important. It's really easy to be unbalanced if you are not, right, when you're nostalgic, when you're hoping for something else and not seeing what's there in front of you, then you are in the like reverse form or negative form of the King of Cups. So instead of being like managing all of your emotions, you're more like just riding all of the emotions, and you could be unhappy if things are not the way you expected them to be, or how you thought they were going to go, or how they were when you were younger. Just accept things for as they are in this moment, and that is the only way there is any kind of peace, release, and change. Just be with it in that moment. The moment is short, the moment will be gone, and the work you did was infinite. Yes. It's for me too. That one come out again too. Whew. Have to go get some water. That probably means I should end the stream soon. We've been here for like an hour, 40 minutes on a random Tuesday. What are we doing? All right, here's one more message. Sometimes when the tower comes, you should be celebrating. Every time when the tower comes, for the most part, you should be celebrating. Why? Because it's bringing the new. Why? Because it's bringing the different. It's building something new again. There's nothing, in my opinion, there's nothing more boring than doing the same thing over and over and over again, forever. And sometimes you want to stay in that place, and you're not supposed to, and you stay until, boom, finally you're kicked out. Yes. Oh, Christy, I'll tell you this too, right? Celebrate the towers. That's change. And then also, when I go to sleep at night, I'm very conscientious lately of putting on the armor of God kind of thing. That when I am sleeping, all of these things are protected, because there was entities pulling on my energy, and the first night I did it, I forgot to put the shoes on. Lord, I had a dream about a snake on my toes. So I always made sure now that I'm doing everything, right? Head, shoulders, bracers, chest piece, legs, van bracers, shoes, sandals, get it all on there. Yep. That's how it is. All right. I've been here a long time. Please know we already have all the answers that are given to us, right? We have an internal guidance system about what's going on, what you're supposed to do, if you're heading the right way or not. Stop and listen and know that it's not, yes, the armor of light, that it's not, I want to say, it's not fake, it's not your imagination, it's not you being psychotic or schizophrenic. There is a voice inside to guide you. And maybe it's not a voice, maybe it's something that shows you images or gives you like some inspired action to take, and you listen to it. That's how it gets stronger. That's how you continue further down your path. Like, don't be afraid to turn around and mix it up too. We're all guided. We all have this peace inside of us. Listen to it, work with it, live your purpose, help others. Woo. It's so good. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of the angels and the Metatron who was quietly sitting here in the back and just poking at people. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you all for being here. I hope I see you again soon. And that's it. I hope you have an amazing day. Yes,